Hello everybody! Crap, how do I start videos? Hello, I'm Cuddly Bunny, there we go, that's it. Yeah, that was it. I'm Cuddly Bunny, and welcome to a World of Tanks video. It's been a while since I've done a video, it's also been even longer since I've done a World of Tanks video, I think it's been about a year. And the reason for that is this game is incredibly frustrating and they refuse to fix anything about it usually. So I left it for a year and I've come back and seeing if there's anything new and exciting or anything less annoying about the game, and I discovered the answer is no, not really. They've changed some maps, they've added some tanks, they haven't really fixed anything in general. But instead of playing medium tanks, I've been trying to play heavy tanks because you get kind of screwed over a bit less. So it's not going that badly actually. I am in my what is this? IS-2, I think it's called Berlin. I don't know. I have it for some reason, so I thought I'd play it. And well, it's not a bad tank at all, and this game was quite entertaining. This is the kind of games that were the reason why I used to play World of Tanks, but I used to do it in mediums obviously instead of heavies, which were usually a bit more fun because they had a bit more crazy stuff in them. But yeah, I mean, I'm not a particularly good heavy player, so generally I end up doing crazy stuff in these instead. Because as you can see, I'm pretty sure I'm in a medium tank position here, but I don't really care because I don't know anything about heavy tanks. So yeah, it's been going a bit funny. But anyway, this KV-1S and the KV-85 were shooting into the arse of all of our friendly tanks down there. So basically I had to do something about them, because this is how you lose games, basically, leaving people shooting into the arse of your friendlies. I get hit by artillery, which is sad and annoying, but only for 140 damage or something. Also, the KV-85 gets a shot into my turret, which I wasn't expecting and makes me sad. And I get hit by artillery again, which is kind of annoying, but he only tracked me, so I can survive with that. I mean, it's only a tier 5 artillery, so it shouldn't be able to do a metric crap ton of damage, but it has kind of annoyed me, so I'm going to go somewhere else, basically. Instead of pushing that flank, I will just drive straight forwards towards this guy. He's only in a VKP. I think they've buffed this recently, so I wasn't really sure if he can pen me. They never really would have been able to before, but it doesn't really matter because he doesn't even get a shot off at me. And now there's a big rock here, so I'm thinking I'm going to be safe from artillery. So I can take a bit more time with my shots. About to shoot this tiger, and my buddy in his T-34 comes along, but no, R2 can still hit me here, which is really, really good fun. But yeah, whatever, these things happen, eh? And, well, everyone's pushing into the base, so I'm going to do the same. But I'm not going to go the same way as all of them, because that looks like it will take me too long. So instead I'm going to just drive straight over and see if I can deal with, say, that E25. And I kind of have a bone to pick with the artillery, so maybe I can get a shot into the artillery's face. All is looking well so far. I mean, we outnumber them. They aren't really in particularly good positions. They're just defending from their base. We're all in their base. They have an AMX on our base, but whatever. There's a Hellcat and a T-67 there. I mean, it's not going to be able to do much, is it? And I get a really lucky shot into the arse of this guy here. I'm not quite sure what was going on here. I think he was trying to deal with a scout, but that probably should not have hit. And now, yeah, I was expecting this game to be over in a few minutes, but it turned out completely different, and this is why I'm doing a video of it, actually. It was a really different kind of game. And these are the kind of games which were the reason I used to play World of Tanks for, really. The ones that kind of make your heart beat and kind of more entertaining, really, in general. So, the 5916 is coming behind me, so I'm going to wait here. He's going to spot the T-34. Oh, it was a T-34-100. Whatever a T-34-100 is, I thought it was a T-34-85, but apparently it isn't. This is why it takes so many shots to kill him, I'm guessing. So I pop a nice shot into the side of him there. Sadly, our scout dies, which I was a little disappointed about, because he did help me out here, and he was just trying to push the game forwards, but, you know, these things happen, and now he's one-shot kill for me. So I'm going to take a blind shot into there, and then I'm probably going to push forwards, is my thinking anyway. Somehow, everyone's died, which I think I've just noticed, and was like, oh, okay, that happened, I guess. Even the T-67 gets picked up by artillery, of course. But it's nice to know artillery wasn't just shooting at me the entire game, I guess. I wasn't too scared of this shot, but I'm guessing the 100 actually has a 100mm gun, so I probably should have been. Oh yeah, 330 damage. Was it shooting HE? I don't know any 100mm guns that do 330. Must have been shooting HE and somehow did 0 damage still, so I don't know why he hit, but whatever. These things happen. I'm going to push up onto this guy, finish him off, and then, well, then we have, what, we've got 5 tanks to deal with, or 4 tanks after this guy is dead, which shouldn't be too much of a problem because I'm in a mighty Russian heavy tank, which is basically my thinking these days, is just play something big, scary, with a big gun, and it's working out pretty well. He drives into the face of a KV-122, which I don't think he was expecting, and, well, that's the last thing that guy's going to get to do this game. So now, basically, plan is push up before the AT, whatever they are, can get into position to actually deal with us. But I was slower than I expected, and they were quicker than I expected, and they've already got into decent positions there on that hill. So I'm going to get below their gun depression, hopefully, and see what I can do about that. I'm a little worried about artillery because obviously it can wreck me right about now. I mean, there's not much I can really do about it, but especially as I'm driving up a hill at whatever 1 kilometer an hour, whatever it is. So it's a bit worrying, but I need to finish off this guy. I was probably being quite aggressive at this point, and the reason for that is, you know how that says 711? I thought it said 111. So I thought this shot was actually gonna finish him off. It doesn't. I get a bit confused, and I'm like, oh, okay. And the reason for that is I game on a sofa, which is quite far away from a TV. So that's the reason for that. I can't really read these small numbers particularly well. I'm gonna have to set up a desk again or something to see how it goes. But at the moment, I just can't read some writing sometimes. 134 damage from the Stug. He's up on that hill. I try and take a ridiculously lucky shot, and it doesn't pay off. And now with that Stug there and artillery, this is no longer really a good option. So I'm going to go around. I'm pretty sure they've seen me doing this, but I just, whatever. What are they going to do about it, really? I'm also really hoping that the gun arc on that artillery won't be able to shoot over this hill, but it probably will be able to. I'm not overly scared of those TDs. I mean, what are they? A tier 5 and a tier 7? Maybe a 6? As I said, I can't read very well from this distance. I think it's a tier 7. Maybe I can change the font size. I don't know. But I'll have to look into it at some point anyway. So I'm not particularly scared of them. I know the weak points on them are cupolas, if I remember correctly. And I'm in a big scary tank, and I'm pretty sure they have really low alpha. So I can just trade with them if I have to. And they have no turrets, so there's not really much they can do about it. And, well, up we go hill at breakneck speeds here. Get a lucky shot into, I'm guessing, his cupola there to finish him off. So there's the 87 destroyed. So now we're, they're no longer are they 89, they're now only 82. So great success. Push up into this wreck to get cover. Get hit by artillery, of course, but that was to be expected. Now he's shooting at my KV-2 friend. KV-2 friend does not have very much health. KV-2? KV-122. So I finish him off, and then I'm going to drive into this rock so I no longer get shot by artillery. Stug also got shot into me, but I bounced, and I have run out of standard ammunition, which is very sad indeed, because I'm going to have to use premium shells against the 2 targets, which is completely pointless shooting premium shells at, but oh well, hey, these things happen. So KV-122 is around that corner. All I have to do really is spot him. The Stug will get 1 shot into me before I spot him back, hopefully. Well, not hopefully that he'll get a shot into me, but hopefully I'll actually spot him back and he can't just shoot at me without getting spotted back. And, well, he doesn't. He's probably on that hill somewhere, but I'm guessing he reversed when he saw the KV-122 there as well. So I'm just going to have to drive into their faces, basically, to secure this win. I mean, I'm pretty confident at the moment. What could possibly go wrong, hey? Yeah, it goes kind of a bit funky towards the end. So, I'm pretty sure they're up here, obviously. I've been spotted, and for some reason I was looking down there. I actually don't really know what was going through my head at that point. Stug gets a free damaging shot into me, and I really need to not let that continuously happen. So I'm going to continue to push. I'm not going to go straight for the Stug, because I'm pretty sure the RT will be in these bushes next to this tree. He's not, though. He was to the left. So, okay. Have my premium anger. Yes. I'm sure he really enjoyed that gold shell into his face. But, well, now it's me and the KV-122 versus the Stug, so, you know, whatever. I thought at this point that the Stug was actually either going to go for our cap for some unusual reason, or just drive off the cliff and suicide, or go drown himself, or whatever. So I'm going to speed it up because he doesn't do this and I don't find him. Spoiler. I thought maybe he's driving back to the R cap, but he isn't. I go over to this cliff. Like, if he drove off here, then I'll be able to spot him, but I can't. So yeah, I get a little annoyed here. But you know, what are you gonna do? We win in, what's that, 20 seconds, 50 seconds anyway. Oh, I'm so good at reading these days. I tell the KB122 that he's gonna get his Invader medal. I'm sure he's very happy about that. But it doesn't really pan out, as I said earlier. So so much high-speed IS-2 driving. Look at this beautiful machine. Oh wow, actually I had quite a few shots into the front of me there. And yeah, the Stug's over there, and the Stug's killed the KP122 with like almost no time left on the capture clock. So yay! It's quite a difficult fight now. Actually, I mean, the Stug can get shot into me without me being able to spot him back. So that's scary, and it's the main point. He doesn't have the highest pen, if I remember, like 150 maybe, so I should be able to bounce shots from him. But I can't really rely on it too well, because this thing's really random, I've noticed. So up we go. We're just going to have to hope that he is stupid, but so far everything he's done has shown me that he is not, so yeah, scary game. As I said, these are the kind of games that kind of... for the reasons I used to play them, you really get your heart beating at these points, especially when it's 1v1 like this. Well, actually, to be fair, it was 2v5 earlier, so I probably should have been more scared about that situation, but whatever. And I've been spotted. I thought he was to my left here, but he's not. He's actually on the hill over there somewhere. One thing they have changed, which I'm really happy about actually, is they've added in a lot of things that we used to use mods for. So you've got the damage indicators that actually properly tell you the direction from things, instead of, if I remember, it was just like random flashing red in a random corner of your screen, which didn't help too much. I like that. They've also added the view range circles, as you can see in my minimap there. You can see I have 0 view range basically, which is really good. And the only other mod I really used was XVM, so I don't really care. They've also got a damage paddle and everything. Look at that. They are very good. And I've been talking over the final epic moment, and as you can see there, the Stug died with 40 seconds left on the clock. I probably should have been rambling less. Oh crap, I really screwed up the ending there, didn't I? Shall we go have another look at that? So, yeah, the ending of the game. Okay, so here I am reversing forwards and backwards in an attempt to confuse him as to which direction I'm going. Also destroy a building. I didn't mean to, but maybe that would have confused him more. I don't really know. Let's do a little bit of slow motion action here. So there's little Mr. Stug there. Oh, he looks so scary. He bounces off me, and for some reason I didn't aim as long as I probably should have. But luckily, I luck my way to victory there. If he'd reversed behind that hill, I'm pretty sure it would have been a draw, because this thing is too slow to have got to him in time. And if that, yeah, so it was a lucky ending. Probably shouldn't have ended as it did, but thank you, RNG. You saved me. So, thanks everyone for watching. There may be more videos. I don't know. We'll see how this goes. But hopefully you enjoyed my consistent rambling over water tanks, and yeah, I guess maybe I'll see you on the next one.